have another dose!
Okay, I actually also really like this portrait.
Are you ready for the slaughter?
Okay, so last time I picked Helya specifically to be unholy, specifically to get Geist, and I got none. But Helya's actually the better one here. Or is Ysera's stats seem better? I could take Helya and not play Plagues. I think I do go Helya though. This time will be different, the 7,000th time. Haven't had a good one yet. Zim always spams Helya, and every time I tell him it ends up being bad, and it does. We'll get Plague Weapon for sure. Yeah, probably won't pick it though. Let's go Helya though. Game? Hello, game? Alrighty, off we go. Loot hoarder, I guess. Northern navigation. Don't I love being right? No, it doesn't really change anything. Sure. I wish I had enough money to retire Adriano. Hard strike to log the blood. Depends on your deck, Aeonas. It is much worse though at 4 because you usually want to make sure that you have a wide board, and that 1 extra mana means it comes later, or you can fit in less on the same turn. Okay, Skeleton Crew is good though. We'll take it. Ripper is also good. Miner, we're going Excavates then, huh? Probably a cool ghoul here. Good card. Cultist is really good. Card Graders acceptable, these suck anyway. Scorpion is really good, Ryan DK now. You still play Hearth if you want $1 billion. Probably I'd do more variety stuff and whatnot, but yes. Do you take Mosh Pit? Doesn't look like a Mosh Pit deck. Yet. And Bunker isn't bad. So far Mosh Pit, what? Cool goal? Oh, you could take the risk. I think I take the risk. The upside potential. From these I will actually take down with the ship. Well, these all suck, but Arthur's Gift is playable at least. Mining Casualties is great. Interesting. I have no corpse spender. I have Mosh Pit, I mean. So do I ever go Foam Render for the burst? Yeah, Puppeteer would be a pit target, but I only have 3 undeads in my entire deck. The issue is that foam render could end up being a lot worse if you pick up, say, one corpse bride, for example. This becomes mid then. I don't think this weapon is as busted as everyone says, but I think it's a very good card. You need to use 6 corpses for it to be better than an Arcanite Ripper. An Arcanite Ripper is unplayable. Let's risk property. Quartzite. That's another thing as well, right? If you pick up more weapons like Quartzite, the foam render becomes a lot worse. I guess Anubis have. Probably still specialist, although this is an undead. You ever take Neophyte because it's an undead? Yeah, I'll take Anubis, but Anubis sucks nowadays, Godzilla. We probably go for the undead. I like Glacial, but I think I go Archaeologist. Beautiful cards. Do I need a 2? I do have 2 weapons. Yeah, it was Roldy. It was that all the play cards were double unholy. Now, some of them aren't, like down with the ship. So on 2 we have, say, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still lacking 2s. Yeah, if you're going for a plague, like you typically wanted double unholy in the past. The weapon is still double unholy though, which is usually not worth going double unholy for. Man, this is a great card, but I think the deck needs mining casualties, unfortunately. We could high roll something with Spellkin. I do have a Frost spell, but probably Quartzite again. Scorpid. Huntress. Remorse. Necrotic, that's an amazing card. Howling. We found it, boys! We found it, boys! 180 cards. We got there. Not bad. Okay. Now 10 more drafts to catch up to some people's first draft. I abandoned you, Helya.
The Lich King versus Illidan.
I think it's a solid deck. But it has a lot of bad cards in it. Try and find the early game. We were the no Geist gang. Remember, Roldy, I play like approaching 50 hours a week of this thing though. Now this deck has a lot of bad cards I think in it, but it also has some really premium cards in it, which could really make up for it all. Yeah, this is my second DK though. I haven't played Shaman yet, Giga. As in at all. Likes a Bigu for late game and some cycle. Yeah, the issue is if I hit, like, if you go Flame Revenant into Darkfallen Neophyte into Anubis into Spellkin, you'd be really falling behind at that point, you know? You'd be really falling behind at that point. Amalgam here. I don't Robo now. I have breakfast at about 10:30 and I eat at about 9 PM, 10 PM, sometimes midnight depending on whether it's a workout day or I stream late or whatever. Most of my life, I didn't eat lunch. In fact, I haven't really eaten lunch in like 15 years or more. I didn't used to eat breakfast either, though. Could discover an Ellie. Probably double two, though. As in these two. I just got used to it, Robo. Like, during my uni years, I used to eat even maybe once every 2 days sometimes and sleep 2 hours and just be out and doing stuff all the time. My stomach would rumble all the time, though. I would be hungry all the time and I would just live with it. The thing is, I can eat so much that sometimes it doesn't even matter. I could eat lunch but I'd still be hungry. I could eat lunch and dinner and breakfast and snack and I'd still be hungry, so at that point, why would I eat more, sort of thing?
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
Yeah, I did force myself to start having breakfast when I started to restart, because when I was young I used to have breakfast and lunch. But it just became too much of a hassle in my mid-teens to... Like, when you get home from school, the last thing you want to do is cook, right? The last thing you want to do is prepare yourself lunch for school or something like that, right? So I just didn't do it. Because I'd rather go out than eat.
Imprisoning me.
This and shrug. Yeah, like, I don't know, you're 14. At 14 I used to go out every day, or at least 3 times a week. You get home on Friday, you're tired. You didn't prepare yourself any lunch for school because you didn't feel like it. You were tired in the morning. Wait a second. Go for a discover, but I think we do this for now. If I absorb some damage, I can death strike this next turn. Just keep pushing. The last thing I felt like doing when I got home was making lunch. I just used to go out, but then I didn't used to work, right? I didn't start working part-time until I was 17, I think. So I couldn't afford food. I used to just walk somewhere and then figure it out later. What am I doing here? Am I swinging face?
Death calls.
I'm probably doing this to start. Yeah, but I wouldn't do... That's what I started doing a little bit more now, but not before. These actually suck. I think I still need to death strike this.
I have but little time.
I could alchemist this so I can still kill it. Let's try that. Yeah, nowadays I cook every day, right? But sometimes I cook extra on Sunday now. But now that I'm an adult and I work and live alone,
Release me. I will grant you a monstrous discount.
So I cook on Sunday nowadays. And say, if I make some pasta sauce, I make enough for like 4 servings, and I freeze servings. And then on that certain day, I defrosted the previous night. And I just reheated in a pan and rehydrated a little bit and boiled some fresh pasta, for example. Yeah, there are some issues with play orders, I bet. It's not the first time I've seen it, that's why I'm not surprised. It's incorrect, but it's not the first time I've seen it. Yes, Tumzo, they changed it with the core set actually, quite a few months ago. Well, I'm one off lethal, with a plate that could be lethal, with Ripper as a weapon that could be lethal, with... oh. Really? Was that so difficult? And do you ever blood tap now? And pray? Like they had to go AoE there. He didn't miss 2-3-3 Cenobit. Is Magic Shell better? Not really, because they get the value tree. I want these to be 3-3s. You get the extra couple though. Nothing feels good. To be honest. So Magic Shell does buff these two and also this. But these will be 2/2s. I'm actually not sure what's better. Yeah, so their order wasn't incorrect, I bet, because if they condemn first, it kills 2 minions and they still get 2. It just didn't matter. Elusive? But Elusive plays around what? Like I-beam? I'd rather play around the minions that they have on board.
A simple spit.
So I have 2 plagues in the deck, which are just lethal. For me, top deck, Skeleton Crew could be lethal. Remorseless is lethal. Remorseless, Crusher are guaranteed lethal, as is Blast, as is Cultist, as is Ripper 5, as is Northern Navigation 6. 6 guaranteed lethals. And then Crusher, which could be lethal, Scorpion, which could be lethal, Geist, which could be lethal, Necrotic, which could be lethal, Helya, which helps lethal, that's 11. I think I'm actually doing this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Oh well. I was trying to figure out the odds of me drawing lethal without reboarding that versus the odds of finding something that's good to reboard. Few tough decisions there. But we ballin', they say. We ballin'. Hey, Porky Pork Pork. Seems like it.
King versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer. Darkness comes.
Man, am I keeping score? Like, is this a keep? This deck struggles in the early game, which means that a keep like this would make it even worse. They're really good cards though. Maybe not this. Let's try that. You like keeping Puppeteer? Don't you think for the value it gets in this deck, Vlado, and the fact that it comes down on 5, it's not so good? I have 4 undeads. Most of which I very likely want to play before as well, right? I'd still rather hit here than go face. It might be inconsequential because of Scorpid and Kulgul, but maybe if this value trades some 1-1 later on, a Howling Blast might clear. No, cards should not be able to discover themselves. This card is much better, we said, right? That's true, but without drawing them, it's the same thing, right, Lado? I think, though, there was a bug, which I don't know if it still exists. I think there was a bug where the big guys could discover the small guys. This guy just busted. It was bad for a long time. There's a world where I quartzite here. I think I might actually live in that world. Yeah, I've lost to Scourge like 3 times this man, and every time it was super good. I don't know whether that's like a high roll or not.
My rule is eternal.
So the reason I like this is that their turn 3 play was Wandmaker. Which means I feel like they're trying to figure out how to deal with this. You think so, Red? I know you love it, but man, I don't. Man, I don't. You saw my last Helya draft, Red.
This may just be my best song yet.
It was something, alright. Yeah, keeping that Scorpid alive actually turned out to be even better than I anticipated. From poison to more poison. Did you even think that was possible? Cool goal down with the ship this with poison. Dude, poison remorseless. I'm not giving you that for free now, Lychee. I heard tell me what it is about Helya you don't like. Feeling of chance and discovery, where nearly anything is possible every turn, where your opponent is literally shaking in fear of even drawing a card from the top of their deck. Could be the echoing cheers of Twitch chat deafening you as they chant your name as the eternal hero of fun in Hearthstone? It's that. It's okay. Imagine exactly what you said. Okay? So hopes and dreams, right, Red? Crushed as they never happen. Game after game after game. as it reflects your life. As you look at all the things that could have been, that never were and never will be. Oh, Vizier! Nice. I'm sure it will happen next game. Next game. Do I blood tap? Maybe, but I wait one turn. Get an extra draw. Yeah, it was Cage or Ysera Lana, like Robo's saying. It was actually the best one, I think. My first Death Knight draft, I went for the double unholy for just to increase the odds of Geist, but we didn't get there. I do own a television set, yes. I do own a television. Wait. What's a television set? You mean a TV? I do own a TV, yes. I'm watching Futurama on it right now. It's not a black and white one, though it would save me some on the TV license. See, Robo, I knew where you were going. I knew where you were going. You just take Grime and you hold it back, right? I do own a TV license, yes. Lala. I do everything all right, you know, buy the books if I need to. I don't want to have no trouble. No, I only have this room, which is my bedroom, Red. Bed, desk, closet. And I have a kitchen, living, and I have a TV there. Oh, is this guy for real? Really? Poopsicles. TV license doesn't exist. In the UK it does. Actually, wait, I'll explain, wait.
My rule. The more you struggle, the better.
Do I even want a second scourge? Why not? Well, now maybe I do this, so I can play this. So in the UK, in order to be able to watch TV, you need to pay for a TV license. But it's not just that. You also need to do it if you want to watch any on-demand that is part of a British TV, including things on YouTube if they're from BBC, etc. No, you still get commercials on British TV, Bashan. You can pay extra so the on-demand services don't have ads, but that's over and above the TV license. But yeah, I used to watch a lot of shows, Red, on my laptop. Okay, you're right, Bogali. Some channels don't, but it's not like you don't get ads on all TV, right? Is what I mean. Some channels don't. Okay. But yeah, I used to read when I used to live at my ex's place, right? And they had a small TV in the living room, but her parents used to use it. So I had a gaming laptop because I used to carry it from place to place, and we used to put it on the bed and watch shows, Netflix, whatever, all the time. It makes that you stay in bed a lot, but I think you do, Lyra. As if you not YouTube in general. If you're watching any of the British shows on YouTube, for example, or if you're watching any of their sites, like the BBC, I think it includes everything though. Channel 4, etc. I never did, but I've gotten letters about it before. That's not that expensive, I just pay it. As far as I know, anyway.
Another tower down. Good to use, better to read.
I mean, not a bad crystal broker, but they already used everything to deal with my first one, so...
Who's ready for another round?
Yeah, it says, the government website says you need a TV license if you're going to watch or record live TV on any channel or service, or use the on-demand BBC programs, wherever you watch those. But you do not need it to watch videos on websites like YouTube. But if you watch BBC, I remember reading something about BBC on YouTube. But I mean, what I just read is update for sure.
No endless torment. A great destiny awaits you.
Probably worth keeping this. Do something like that, keep the 2s. Is there less advertising? No, I don't think so. Seems like the same. Yeah, they always send letters, Lyra, yeah, for sure. I mean, I just... It's just how I am, man. For me, I'd rather pay, what, the £5 a month or whatever the £10 a month it is. Because sometimes I watch TV and I on-demand stuff and whatever. I think I don't coin. I used to hate it every time I moved. I always find letters here because the house would be empty, right? I always find letters here like threatening you, basically. You haven't responded to our last letter, we're about to send someone over. That was 2 letters ago. And you're like, dude, I moved in yesterday. Yeah, as far as I know, it's everything for live TV, but BBC everywhere. If that makes sense. I could quartzite, I could also down. I think you do coin quartzite. Because it lets me do the necrotic. I don't know, does anyone know whether this ghoul counts for next turn's necrotic? I do know Twitch did similar things where they had issue with where sometimes if you run ad blocks, even if you're a sub, you get ads or whatever. Face? It actually doesn't. We'll just drop this.
You will not come closer.
I'll be honest, when I moved to so in Malta I had a TV, an old one, right? That I used to use just for my PlayStation. Really. Nothing much to it. I left it there in Malta. I just left it to the new house owners. But when I moved to the UK, when I still worked in engineering and I had some savings for the move and everything, I bought a TV, right, for my PlayStation, for watching TV in the evening during dinner and everything, and for other people to use when I'm at work as well. So we got its worth, and I just still have it now, 4 years later. I do not have 2 to 2.5k to use Lala. I also don't use... My TV isn't worth that much, and at the same time, I don't have a laptop, and at the same time I also don't watch enough to put that much money into it. There's no way.
My rule is eternal.
They do slicer, because, well... I mean... Sort of makes sense in a way, right? So I want to do this first, so they don't know that I'm gonna get a free spell, potentially. We'll just take mining. So whenever ads are served, Gasab, they have to then have ads available in your country. It's the same on YouTube. Oh my god, Lala. That's larger than my entire house, Lala. I'm sorry to break it. I think that's larger than my entire house. So yeah, I cannot have a 300-inch screen because I would have to use 2 of my neighbors as flats.
Death calls.
Let's use this instead of Skeleton Crew because of their weapon.
Of any kind.
I don't feel like I need AoE. I have Howling. Let's take the Dwarven. Well, I'll still stick to this play. All I need is 1 empty wall. Let's foam render it up.
Your sword is mine.
From here? To here? I can reach across my empty wall. I probably want to do this just to play Necrotic. I do probably want to get the foam render out. Dose of protein? What do you mean dose of protein? I could stop their healing, but it just takes up so much. I think I'm just doing this. I know they get they get like minus +1 health, but it lets me do this.
Everybody needs a cast.
Interesting. I might actually go more. Or Tomb Traitor. I don't need AoE. Let's go more. I don't... What, do I actually look shredded when I stand up? And do I not look that way when I'm sitting down?
Were you followed?
Sexo? Oh no. Oh my, toddler. They're gonna make me blush. That's insane, Steve. What do we think this spell is?
To battle!
Countdown. I am not ripped, sir.
Is mine.
No matter what you say. I'm I'm less flabby than I used to be since I started. Well, actually, I haven't worked out at all in the last 2 weeks now because I've been too busy. But I want to start again next week. Caught up a little with some sponsorships and stuff and got some extra hour to put that back in. It's less. I'm not intending to become shredded. I just don't want to be very chunky. I do always keep the place clean though, that is true. Do I just keep smarking them? A good AoE and howling 4, 5, 6, 7 for the clear. I do, how high? Amalgam Band! I could just rip it right now. What does it have? Beast, Elemental, Naga, Undead? Sure. Sure. Not the best. But we just get to keep pushing face. This thing can end it. Ah, there we go. You're working with Santa Claus, buddy? So, I mean, I've always felt kind of chubby, but let's ignore that. For me, the turnaround was, I was quite, up until my early 20s, I mean like really early 20s, like 21, for example. I was quite healthy, but I was very healthy, but also was extremely unhealthy at the same time. I drank and smoked a lot, didn't eat, barely slept, overworked myself, overstressed myself. But I practiced sport, worked out, walked a lot, exercised a lot. I don't know if that makes me healthy or not. It more like kept me looking healthy whilst my body was getting destroyed on the inside, I think.
The past is dead.
I would say. And then, throughout my masters, office work, move, and start of streaming, I did nothing. It's almost 9 years of nothing. And my parents visited and we went on a trek. My parents, the people who birthed me and raised me, were healthier than me. I'm out of breath and they were like, "Are you alright?" And I knew I had to do something. Diablo! Thank you very much for coming in with a new Prime sub right there. Really appreciate it, Diablo. Thank you for the support. And Unais T Jr. Akandar, thank you for the follows. Uh-oh. No, not the final form of Cthulhu. I have lost to a Cthulhu deck though, but not the final form. They could hit me with a Tainted Remnant next turn, which makes this still fine. Okay, well, how old do you think I am, guys? Okay? Remember, UT, who's pretending I'm 47, which I'm not, by the way, actually thought I was 80. For perspective. Okay, he thought I was 80. So the same person who thinks I'm 47 now thought I was 80. I don't know, Hobus, ask him. Interesting ping. Let's get the weapons out, I think. 9,000 got it right. I'm 30 and a half. $31 September. damn, I look 37.
Frostbite's Shaman and Death.
Wait, is this a shaman or a mage? The hell? People used to tell me I look younger. I don't think I look old. It's because you're quite mature and hairy. You look older than you are. Hairy doesn't make you older. If you were old, your hair wouldn't be dark. It would be gone.
It's boogie time. You will not come closer. Yeah, yeah.
I get facial hair makes you look a little bit older, but that's comparing your teens to your 20s, not your like 30s to your 80s. You know what I mean?
You will not come closer.
Having a beard doesn't make you look 80. I'm quite hairy overall though, yes. At least for where I live, but remember, I'm from Malta. Everyone was quite this hairy. I mean, at least the men and only a few of the women. Do MMA, I look like I'm 10 years younger, but when I walk, I look 10 years older. Is it just not at all? That's weird. Dreamer. Try restarting it's the first time you downloaded Hearthstone. Try restarting the game and the tracker completely. Should be automatic at that point.
Me tusks won't stop shuddering.
Okay, I need to get ahead, so I think we actually just
Call that a blade?
take 6 here. Is that where you're talking about the pianist? I need my strong cards. Stronger cards. Although this mage isn't killing me as much, they're just not dying. Which isn't very good for this deck. They might actually get the Cthulhu. Although it does mean they have to play these bad cards. It's not pressuring them enough, you know? I need draw, but do I actually swing phase just to get draw?
My rule is eternal.
Or do I just take Alex and like rip it next turn? Just Alex is such a bad play. 11 is a lot, but I also have to just do that. Well, I can't play it this turn, otherwise I would take it, right? I have to do it next turn by itself. The other option was to play Crooked Cook with my Spellkin, swing face, get a draw, force them to kill it, otherwise you get another draw. Right, so like, this is just such a bad turn now, for example. I can spend my entire turn playing an 8-8, which is horrible, to deal 11 to their face, which is inconsequential. Why is it sus? No, they want to gain 7 armor. They actually most likely want to play this because it's their best play. It's actually the correct play, I think, in my opinion. Or it makes sense, rather, I should say. I wanted to try and hold until I Death Strike, but... Any good Death Growl? Puppeteer? Only, I guess. If you freeze a 3, you'll gain 1 less armor. Unless I'm trading, in which case then you gain 10. Right? And it's quite easy to go into a trade there. Like, it makes sense, the trade, you know? That's really good, because they just freeze my face, right? There's the Geist! Probably want to Death Strike this Chunky, though, to stop them freezing. I don't know, though, because I really want to protect this 8-3. I could Howling Blast here and Fistful right. Although Fistful deals so much. Let's start with this. Draw or Terran? Terran Growl? Will I have enough to Terran? And then what, though? You play... Remember, these minions are gone, so you have to play this and Hero Power, I guess. Maybe, actually. Not bad. Could hit like a Rescar or something here, though. Hey, Deacon! Happy Saturday, man! Place around Meteor and into Death Growl. Is this even worth it? But do I really want to draw that much? Maybe. I don't want to Death Growl it and Yodel it, that's for sure. It takes seamstress. Just everything kind of sucks in a way. They probably want to keep this alive. Whichever I hit will trade into the 8-3, so I hit here. I had to go -4 fatigue to my opponent to win a game. Damn. Damn. I mean, my opponent has only healed for 32 so far. Not too bad, right? Maybe 31, actually. Necrotic? Okay, so 3-4 for a clear. I want to play 6 mana worth of stuff. Soul Cage! Try and get some lethal with Soul Cage. Don't want to summon a frozen one for sure. Reap or Sunwell? I think Sunwell. And then we do this. Don't care about the corpse. Sunwell should be better, right? Sunwell should legitimately be better. Maybe I try and Soul Cage my Puppeteer or something from Necrotic. I don't know what. Geist. I can also Soul Cage the Geist. Never mind, it's gone. Meteor positioning. I guess you want the 8-8 on the side, right? That's true.
Don't worry, it looks great.
We do draw another thingy thing. Mosh pit. I want to keep all of my undeads for my Puppeteer, because that's my pop-off, the Soul Cage Mosh Pit BS.
Everybody needs a castle.
It's coming home. Okay, Mortician best card and DK hands down? No, not even close actually, Likery. Frost Strike is better than Mortician. I would say maybe even Hematurge. I can guarantee you that Geist is better. This makes my plan worse. Yeah, but it was to play around AoE stuff. I put 2 on one side and I could still have done something, but ended up not mattering anyway. Hey, Dipsus. No, I'm just watching Futurama, man. It's a long one, so I'll be watching it for months probably. I just started season 5, I think, now. I don't know if it's even worth it yet. Well, it probably just is, right? You death growl it for 1 and you reborn it. Maybe I wait for down with the ship. The issue with this is silence. It would be so bad. The issue with all the other plays is that they're gonna value trade my minions. I still won't have a the display would still be identical, if not worse. No, Futurama, Cody. I had watched some random episodes of it in the past, but never watched it like properly through, so I started doing that. I like it. It's a nice chill thing I can do during dinner or bits of cooking or whatever. Silence doesn't exist. That's true. Until it does. At least Helya has been really good in this matchup. Okay, so do I have lethal? Nine, 11, 22 and 9 is 31. I don't. I can do 31 damage here. You soul cage. So you kill it off. You soul cage the 9/9. You have 11 and 11. You play card grade there. You find down with the ship. You kill the 5 or you get another 9/9. 31. It's not enough. So we'll do this. It doesn't matter with Meteor though, right? Like these always have to happen on the right. I could have played a 2/4 far left, I guess. For example. With their Meteor here. No, I still get another 9/9. No? Who's your favorite character? Why is it Zoidberg? Zoidberg is probably my least favorite character, actually. He's not as funny half the time, and in those times he's actually a little annoying. It did, Ivanovich, it did. Annoying outcome in the end, but...
You have earned an eternity of torment.
I think it's lethal, guys. You have a huge crush on Leela? Slam dunk. What a game. Ah. They just played the long game in the early game, and guess what that let me do? Remember when I tell you guys sometimes you have to have decks that... Like, sometimes I have decks that extend games, I tell you. We're gonna be scammed more. Why? Because you give your opponent a chance to set up things like I did. I don't have Death Growl in my deck, or Cage Head! But instead, they just kept freezing my 7/7 taunt as I stayed at full health. And healed to like 7 million, and then died by taking 10 million damage. GG. Alright, let's go for another one.
The Lich King versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The past is dead.
We should have drafted Cagehead. The thing is, isn't Cagehead double unholy? I don't kind of want to go for another double unholy, you know? I feel like we've had enough double unholy.
Wrangling whelps is harder than it looks.
Into battle. Dead man shredding.
Triple blood? Yeah, well, we'll draft some triple blood at some point if it comes up, maybe. Depends what it's against, right?
Let's lighten the mood.
Rough going, man. Rough going there for him. I could just hard strike this, but... Oh, for sure. Anything but rainbow is worse, but that doesn't matter.
Death calls.
I get bored of doing the same thing, so I'll change it up, but it has to be right, you know? There can't be like some other fancy legendary or fancy deck, or I'm having a rough time and then I go for it, but we'll try. We tried triple, I think, maybe not last meta, but the meta before? I think it went 12-0, actually. Or maybe it was double blood? Maybe it was double blood 1 frost rather than triple blood, actually. It's actually a really good buy one get one freeze. Done more reading this afternoon than in the past 3 years. Nearly finished the whole book you were reading. Yeah, that's so awesome, Ivanovich. That's so awesome. Did you go out, read a little bit outside?
Your soul is mine.
I'm just gonna pre-hit that and go face. I wanna try and end this game because it looks like I don't have a lot, but pre-hitting that is fine. Hitting it twice will remove the freeze. Yeah, I think Mograine is extremely strong. The issue, Lyra, is that usually you end up with a weaker deck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you just go face? Screw this card. I think I might.
Break a leg. Silence.
Just do something like this? As crappy as it seems. Oh, interesting.
Reality woven.
Mograine is just a ticker, I feel, sometimes. So they survive again. I have to kill this. Or do they? 3, 6...
It's boogie time. Break a leg. Your soul is mine.
Whiteboard is killing it!
If you get enough value to, and you control it well, they can do really well for sure. I remember you saying you had some good results with them. The truth is that Death Knight as a class is very good. It just, at a certain point it locked you out of Excavates, right? And then it locked you out of Triple Discover stuff, Frost Strikes, and now it locks you out of Geists. It's missing those, like, guarantee missing those, I think that's the rough thing usually. I have better 2s. Sure, this is a 2, but I'd rather try to hit mining casualties. I mean, we did. But we also hit the Crusher. 2 minutes gain. Yeah, that was quite quick, actually. Just breezed on through. You know, I actually haven't faced any of those busted, what is it even called? Murloc and Giganto Shamans. Maybe that's why I'm a little more chipper today. Maybe also because it's not too hot in here. Although I can see the sun burning the world outside. I don't think I coin. Coining mining into Kobold is I'd rather play mining into coin 4. Well, they didn't have the Murloc on once, that's already a good sign actually. Global warming. Like right now, Roldy, this is good for warm temperature for me. I don't feel hot when I go outside. It is warm inside with windows closed doing stuff though, but it gets cool later. Hey Valdi! I don't feel hot in winter, Spinky. But I rarely feel freezing. I mean, if I go out in a t-shirt in winter, I would. This is interesting. Do you ever Arcanite Ripper here instead? Happy weekend, by the way, Valdi. I'm kinda tempted to, because I have freaking all the weapons. Like, this clears, and then these 2 die anyway. Whereas this, bonk bonk, I take 3 and leave them with a 1-1. I think it might be better. I will say, as I get older, I get less and less tolerant of heat. When I was young, I used to be completely fine. I did used to go out in a t-shirt in winter though, in Malta, as well. But I didn't used to die in summer. By the time I hit my 20s, I used to just be dead, essentially. Just this? Pray they don't have an answer like digging. I could cultist. I could miner coin cultist swing. Maybe that's worth it. And then we go 4 plus whatever we get from miner. Okay. Start with miner then. See if it changes anything. Okay. Yeah, some people used to tell me I had some issue or something. I never really looked into it, Ivanovich. But every year I get less. Moving here already makes it worse, right? Because you just get more accustomed to colder weather. Which sort of lowers your tolerance. Man, everyone I've always been with always told me I'm like an oven. I'm like a heat generator. If we ever shared a bed, I would just heat it up by myself in winter. Oh my god, Rolly, it was snowing? Holy moly, dude. I might actually take Brew. Brew the miner. want the weapon now. I don't want to just swing face.
You will not come close.
I used to... The first place I moved to, Roldy, we had a balcony. Like a little balcony, just a small one. But I used to be streaming inside in a t-shirt. It used to be like snowing outside, and I used to go out in the t-shirt. It would feel cold, but I would like it. Like now in the evening, yesterday was what, like 12 degrees? I was feeling a little brisk, but I went out in a t-shirt. It was kind of nice, actually. Do you take 7? I think I do. Vitaly and the colony. Hey, thank you for the follows, peeps. Just got an 8 with Pooh Shaman. That's the power of Shaman. Nice though, Zonny. I think 8 is always super good. An 8 plus is always super good run, I think, results wise at least. And if you're saying it was Pooh. My deck, I mean, last game, I had like 3 cards left in my deck, and Helya was one of them, I think, Demon. Like, I drew it in my last turn or whatever. Crop Predation is quite good, I think, Adeleo. Gives you corpses as well. I think it's always deck dependent, but the truth is that most Death Knight cards are good. Hey, Zygo, happy weekend. Never mind, howdy, thank you for the follow, welcome. With a 12, with a Shaman today. You didn't have any of them, you had Elemental Synergy then? Some Battle Cry scam, Excavates maybe?
Everybody needs a casket.
I need to kill this, I think. Which probably means I do this.
Your soul is mine.
Hey, never mind. Welcome, welcome. Happy weekend. Man, cows are another busto thing, but I understand. Could still be poop, curve-wise and stuff. Doesn't matter. A good card, a good deck does not make. Maw and Pawn, leave it frozen. I could have actually. Had a fun Hagatha deck with 4 5+ cost spells, jeez. Yeah, you're right actually, because I could have just swung into it again, right? They seem to be doing a lot of nothing. Which is why I was like, let them use up their last AoE or whatever. I actually think I go Remorseless, even though this is a better clear, because I want a cycle. Not yet though. Yeah, maybe. Although it might force a prioritized one, like there. They threw out the entire Dunk Tank just to kill the AoE, you know? Whereas they probably wouldn't Dunk Tank the 2/8. I don't know what they would do though. Yeah, good morning, fingers. They might hex it. I don't know, it looks like we're both doing nothing. They had a fast start, but then they had a lot of reactivity. And I don't have enough proactivity, so we're just in the stalemate. Do you think living in the UK helped you to improve your English? No, I don't think so. I spoke English for a very long time. I studied 6 years of university in 100% English. I worked in a company where, which is global, so I was always speaking English. Do you think most people play Arena with a deck tracker? No idea. I would assume yes, though. At least the non-casual player. I think I'm remorseless. I want to take this damage, but I need a draw. I'm just swinging. Would you rate Malta as an expensive country in comparison to? Like, because expensive is quite subjective. I would personally say yes. Because it's not exactly the cheapest place in the world. It's probably, I would say, about like 90 to 95% the cost of the UK. For 30% wages though. So it would still be more expensive in my opinion. It depends though. Like, if you own a house, Malta would be way cheaper. But if you don't, property in Malta is way more expensive than the UK, for example. It's just that like, maybe food is a touch cheaper or whatever. And like, day-to-days or whatever. I'll take a look in a sec, Sonny. Let me do this turn.
Cut this thing down any faster.
Your soul is mine.
It's freezing their face because they have the Wind Fury, but also sub-lethal. Let's see Sonny's list. Oh, there it is. Barrap, pop up, double wailing, double nimbus. There it is. Yeah, honestly, it's true. It's not anything special. It's not anything special. Alright, 6-0. That's what I would say though, Babylon. It's hard to quantify exactly, but I don't know, like, everyone always told me when I lived in Malta the UK is super expensive. When I moved here, I actually found rent to be cheaper. It depends what though, right? Like, the middle of London is more expensive than any place you can get in the entire of Malta, but if you move outside of London and you compare it to not some crap hole in some place that nobody wants to live in Malta, it's actually cheaper. If you compare imports, right, so UK makes a lot of their own stuff, milks and like the day-to-day stuff.
Your master.
That's actually cheaper in the UK as well. But then you get some things which are obviously cheaper in Malta, bills and stuff like that. Probably coining 3s, but not yet. Single room? I mean, the country is huge, Suslu, but what do you mean by single room? One bedroom or literally one room for the whole apartment? As in a studio? I could coin card grade there, but man, just equipping like a poison onto this and I cry. I could coin cultist, or I could just play miner and then coin quartzite. I'd also go with the guys. It's weird, but I think I actually go cultist here.
Is eternal.
One bedroom, one other room. By yourself. I don't know, probably, depending on where you live, anywhere between, say, 500 and 4,000, depending on how close to London you are. Some people who live here might be better suited to tell you than I am.
No wear and tear of any kind.
Yeah, I don't think you can find it much cheaper than like the 500 range, unless it's shared, right? So usually I would say further to the north, you're probably looking at about 600 to 700, I would say, is an average, maybe. 600 to 800. I'll go necrotic here. Take it straight. For sure. So for example, when I first moved here, when I still worked, and I was looking for work in London, and so was my ex looking for work in London, and we had to help with her parents and everything, so we needed an extra bedroom for both of her parents, who were 4 people. It was a 2-bedroom in Greater London suburbs. So not even really in London. That place was like 1.8k a month, and it was quite cheap for that area as well, which is insane when you think about it. And
Everybody needs a cat.
so be it. That's why I had to move if I really wanted to continue streaming. I didn't have too much choice either. Using my AoE early was rough, but I do have another AoE. Yeah, what Proto said kind of makes sense. I lived far southwest London and far east London. I'm not even sure they count as London, honestly. In the end. But I think it technically falls under London. But I wasn't in the subway range. I had to get a train beyond the final subway. But I think it falls under London. Not that far, Bugatti. not that far. I think we risk this. Try to find the AoE.
Lunatic manimal.
Which now means that I probably... Do I hero power? Or do I hard blossom and try to hit this? Because I'm gonna take 12.
Death calls.
But it's a 1 in 5 to do this. So maybe I hero power. Although then technically hard blossom is just as good unless it hits this. So maybe that's worth it. Because it could also hit there. Okay. Just not the 2-1. Honestly, I could ignore this, but still take the damage, so... It's using Hythering for crafting good. I would suggest using something different, maybe. Something objective, like HS replay stats. Nothing is good if you follow it blindly, though. You will only become an average player by using average stats. But if you are following something blindly, something like deck win rate from HS replay is by far the best. You can swing it around next turn with this. Might just be dead though. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, Dart. They could just kill me with Rock, Hard Blossom, Dar Bomb, so many things. But if they don't, I do get some healing. Oh, I'm very likely dead. I am not dead. Thing is, how am I surviving though? Would I rather Scorpion or Archaeologist? Like, it just lets me play a 1-drop. Which could be Heart Strike. Nah, I need a better swing next turn. Honest question, what are your thoughts on emoting your opponent? I don't like doing it for nothing. If my opponent wants to do it, let them, but it may still tilt me. Does this have anything to do with what happened yesterday by any chance?
My rule is eternal.
I think I might take this just for high roll potential, though I prefer runes. I need a swing now. And if none of these save me, I might have to try and high roll a taunt. Oh, another gem tosser. GG. I was too far behind early. Missed all of my like earlier game stuff. Makes a big difference if you hit or don't hit mining casualties. The ability for this deck to not fall super behind is huge. We kinda knew that was part of the problem with it. I was just surprised I didn't experience it earlier. I was kind of forced, like I could have done nothing, but I was kind of forced into the cultist early and then punished by having the real need for AoE, right? Whiffing a little bit on my discover later on, the necrotic discover, and not drawing this kind of card. I think you do this. You always keep mining though. Like for example, for point, my opponent just greeted me here. It doesn't tilt me. I'll greet them back, it's fine. But usually to me, it means they recognize me, right? They've already given me a thank you back. Is that BM? No, but usually means they've recognized me. Not necessarily. People greet just to say hello sometimes, right? But it's something I pay attention to. If they now start threatening me because they play Gigantify Murloc into brew Gigantify Murloc and then rope whilst threatening me, that is always BM, in my opinion.
To battle!
Let's do this.
Everybody needs a
You always say hi on the game site, really? Honestly, maybe staff. It's not like these are good in this deck. Just go face. No, but you see, Bedmaster, it's about the timing, right? Like, if you're emoting someone when you just made a good play and the average person's good play is actually I just played a busted card, that is kind of tilting. Now, I can mute them, so whatever. If they really want to do it, they can do it, but their intention isn't to be nice. I'm pretty sure. Right? Like, oh look, I just made a good play, as in, I played my 1/1 Murloc that gives me an 8/8 Murloc with Rush, 8 mana summon, 16/16. Oh, I'm so good at playing this. Emote, emote, emote. I'm gonna squelch you at that point. You clearly are not intending to be nice about it. Finally a Shaman. We already faced the Shaman now. Claim the common not BM emotes are greetings at the beginning, well played at the end, and oops if you make a mistake. Yeah, those are a lot more normal for sure, Pete. Those are a lot more normal for sure. Hard Strike. Play Flame Rev. I could also Hard Strike. I could also Staff and play Flame Rev. I used to not care at all, but I started to care a little bit more as time went by, I guess.
You don't pick the ones,
As more and more people started to BM with it, I feel.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
Yeah, Young, this is good. This is gonna be the plague game, Young. In 10 turns, I'm sure they're gonna have drawn at least one plague, right? Okay. So their card reduces the cost of most of their deck and value trades my Helya. Nice. I could Staff card grade there, but I think this is just 5. BM can be considered a tactic because you do it to tilt opponents, give yourself a bigger chance to win. Maybe, Cosby. My point, though, is that it is being done with ill intentions, right? Even if that ill intentions is to make your opponent make a mistake because you're pissing them off on purpose. You know, it's like me wanting someone to trip on my trap that I placed on the floor, so I go behind you and push you. And I go, oh, you tripped in it, I win. I mean, that's a horrible example. I can't think of an example, okay? Forgive me.
Can this thing dance any
Well, just fair. If you want to do it, do it. But the intention is still there, though, in my opinion. Alright, we've got our Geist, we've got our Puppeteer. We're gonna roll. They've got 4 plagues in deck. 2 turns later, I haven't drawn one yet, though. Okay, another Guidance. Do they take both again? So their hand is random 1 cost, discovered spell, discovered 2-drop, discovered spell, and random overload card, plus 1 drafted card, 2 drafted cards. Cool. Cool. Emote him? No. Do I care about this? Second best, but yes. That's a low roll at least. Plus 2 health. Let's start with the Geist. This would be my 3rd Excavate. I think we take it. It's also free. I could hold it back and do like a card grader Puppeteer line. It's out card grader.
No wear and tear of any kind.
Honestly, maybe Cool Ghoul because I'm gonna play Puppeteer, even though Archaeologist is good. I actually think I hold back the Skeleton Crew. A 0-mana 3/3 now or a 0-mana 5/5 next turn?
I have but little time. Silence.
Let's do this. I'll hold. The Excavate is also free, yeah. I'm not 100% sure because next time we could Geist plus like free, right? The thing is, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. It would have. Oh wow! They actually high rolled the spell totem. If I play this it would have saved to be there though, right? For example, I emoted immediately, UT. Literally immediately.
Eternal. Embrace the gift of death as
I mean, we've played through 5 turns of my opponent having like, what, 5 plagues? Haven't drawn one yet. Yeah, so if I play the skeleton, they might be dead here, because Volcano wasn't enough. Okay. Random flint. Sweet. Into Sunspot. Lay down the law or Scorpid. Sunspot. Okay. Back to the beginning. Try to find something from Scorpid. Have to remember that my spells cost more right now. I just need to kill the 6/6 though. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You probably have 6 spells in hand. Maybe Silk Stitching. I don't usually like it, but it's either that or a Corpse Explosion. But most of their stuff is spells. So I'm thinking I might try to find a 4th Excavate from Silk Stitching, which is unlikely. I won't cast it now, but I think I have to take this trade. Let's see what's in this. Will get him, you just wait. Yeah, I only need to wait about 17 more turns. Let's hold the 3/6 and push 10. I could have actually done that. The reason I don't want to be aggressive right now, Tomzo, is that they have 10 cards in hand, of which 1, 2, 3, 4 are discovered spells, which probably means they either clear or heal them to full. They have a random quick draw and also a random 1 cost, which could be very good as well. So right now I feel like their game plan is to just heal back to full no matter what I do. Okay, Blazing. Wish. That was a good draw. A scary draw as well, actually. Because now I'm just super behind. Yeah, you still do it, right? They probably devolve, but you still do it. I need to kill Champion of Storms. I want to get this out, but
A simple spell.
positioning. This works, doesn't it? It returns Geist to my hand, but it would cost me 8 health though. Maybe I hold one. Thing is, what else am I doing with this? Yeah, 1 plague! 2! Let's go! Okay. Okay, it only took us about 7 turns, I think, to draw 2. When they have 6 in the deck. That's good though. The frost should kick them a little bit. Now you could get a big Arcanine Ripper thing.
It's a rocky ride.
Poacher. Probably value trade. I need to find heal. Damn, they got the heal. Kylie, oh man, thank you for the follow. I think I need to find heal. Like, now.
Embrace the gift of death, as I will not come closer.
Oh, that does work, actually. Silk Death Growl. That's interesting. I didn't think of that. I wanna be pushing face, but I think this does work. Try to present a board that has big Healy into the Scourge. The thing is, Silk Stitching could be just very bad. Like, what do I imagine? I take Death Strike. It could just Death Strike my entire board away. Well, I could be dead here, right? Crash of Thunder, double Hex or something. I just want this to survive, and this. Everything else can die. A nice Scourge. Hey Merlin. Yeah, today's been alright, man. Chillin'. Been trying to keep positivo today, you know? They get a ping? No, Flint was randomly discovered or whatever for the Medrix. It could also be an expensive discover, like maybe they took Earthquake or something. They still have 4 discovered spells and the 1 maker. The question is, do I kill this? I think I do. Let me see if we have a Death Growl. Returning this to my hand would be huge. I could wait for Silk Stitching, maybe that's better than the Nesting Golem. You can get a free 5/5 lifesteal every turn? No, I can't. The Sarfang would only be once, if anything, but it would be a 5/5 that costs me 5 to play it. So I will get damaged 5 to play a 5/5 lifesteal, but it won't maintain the Death Rattle, then it would be a 5-mana 5/5. Do I want 2 more card draw? Not sure. Might be more worth to do this. I could just play Spellstone for these 2. Should I do though? That's true. I did draw my Quartzite for heal. They did also... is this their top deck? Yeah, so they top decked Lightning Reflexes, so another non-minion. And they're looking for AoE here. The Golem Death Rattle works, yeah. I would summon this as a 1/1, this is a 0/1 though, Fafa. Which is not really worth it, I think, either. No, this would be Druid or Warrior. It would work with as well. Do I have lethal though? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Death calls.
Lethal? How? Oh, trade this off hero power because it gets the buff. Smart. That's the +1, right?
Did I spook ya?
Yep, that's true. -1 +2. Thank you, Kyle Yeoman. I already said that. Thank you, Throwable, for the follow from that game, though. 7. Hey, Chuck! Happy weekend, man! Chuck keeping that Halloween-themed name. Soon Halloween, huh? Hey, Bodhi, Shadow Drain, happy weekend, peeps. Newton. Dumbe.
Will serve me in death. Darkness
Always keep, guys.
on cold wind.
So, Spinky, you asked me about the mulligan. It's way easier for me to explain like right now. So basically you've got mulligan win rate of the card in comparison to the deck win rate. The percentage of time it's kept. And down here is the mulligan win rate of all the cards in your deck. The yellow ones are the ones that you have shown here. So this is this. This is that, and this is that. Ten head.
Job's done.
10 head. We need a 69 head, Giga. It's actually probably a good puppeteer hand. Add it. No. Why is there a hole, or is that a planet? That's a planet, isn't it? Steal. Sure. Do I even bother killing it? I mean, they get to kill the 2-1, but then I get a 1-1 that dies, so I don't care. So I don't care.
I hope this fits on the ship.
That was a very quick pick. There's a world where I go courtside here instead, just to greet the puppeteer. I mean, it's also not a bad play. Okay. This is a very good puppeteer hand. About as good as it can be, probably, in this deck. The question now is, do I even bother killing this?
Silence.
I want this to die. It's probably worth it. It's more because I want this to die, but I do have the ability to do like hero power to Scorpid or something. Like, I really actually want this guy to die, you know? I don't think it's even worth this hit. It only plays around like Remorseless or Cultist, and honestly if they're playing those cards on this board, I'll take it. I guess it plays around Noxious as well. I guess it plays around this hero power, but that's such a bad turn from them. Hi, David. Hey? I think they're gonna hero power trade, and that's fine. We just start ripping stuff. 4, 3.
Were you followed?
Sure, they want to kill a 5 too. My god, this guy. Alrighty.
It's boogie time.
Buff. Hydra, of course, sure.
Stand and fight in darkest night.
Actually pretty solid, but still leaves me a lot of damage. Hey, Gulol, thank you for the follow.
It's boogie time.
But now I can just drop this.
All time.
I just used all of my undeads, mate. Oh well. The judge one, you mean? That would irritate me so much. I don't think I can deal with that getting spammed. I don't think I can.
You could use a scrim.
We may sort of heal here, but I don't think it's even remotely enough, right?
Fate has spoken. I am broken.
Yeah, I know which one. I don't know that skit. Texas. I don't know that skit. Dunny, of course, Roldy. I've been cooking since yesterday evening, actually, Roldy. I haven't stopped cooking, actually.
The Lich King!
Uh-oh, we're gonna have to destroy a newbie demon hunter.
I will set the sky.
Poor newbie. I always keep mining casualties. You might actually even keep Remorseless versus a demon hunter, but I won't. Which Gigantify is better? Both of them are super strong. So 2 days ago, I haven't checked since. 2 days ago though, STB, the best card in the game was the Murloc Gigantify, the Shaman one. The second best card in the game was Brukan, the hero card. The third best card in the game was the Death Knight Gigantify, and then the fourth best card in the game was Zillag, the Demon Hunter Colossal. That's how good those cards are. They might have shifted around a little bit since, but that's how good those cards are. Probably need to tempo the neophyte, just to have something to contest this thing. Like, I would rather Archaeologist, but if I Archaeologist, they kill it, and I don't have a way of killing the spirit, so I think I do this. So that now if they swing here, I still have a way of killing it, whereas if I Archaeologist, they hero power it. And then next turn, I already have the 2. I salute you, Mantau. Thank you for the 5 months Prime. Happy weekend. Wait, you've never cooked in your sleep, Medrix? Wait, or does that have a meaning that I shouldn't be talking about?
Nothing serious.
Nothing serious. I hate having 2 bombs in my deck versus a demon hunter, but I mean, I could Howling Blast for the clear. Maybe it's actually better to Howling Blast. Sure. Because if I play this 3-3, they can very easily kill it and shuffle another bomb. And then they might very easily contest my spell kill and shuffle another bomb. And 1-2 bombs I can deal with, but 3-4 it becomes a little too much then. Not now, but on turn 9 when I'm playing around Inquisitor, you know I'll draw a bomb then, you know? Okay. Give me some good stuff here.
A simple spell. Just a drop.
There will always be a bias towards seeing more Medrix, but also you've probably been a little unlucky. Any player that goes above 3 wins consistently will always see more. Did we lose? So right now first is the Murloc, second Brukan, third Hagatha, then Sienni and Scar. So the Death Knight one fell a little bit, you're saying? We have good stuff at home. I think Threads for sure, but I can't play it here, so I'm gonna have to do this. Seamstress, actually. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can actually go Threads with a hero power, maybe Death Growl. Okay, please trade the 4-4 because you're scared. Lame. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Threads is a clear. I might honestly just Quartzite here. Once upon a time is quite good, especially now with the better pool, right, Medrix? I want to do these, but I want to get something from the rush here, you know? And for using their face against a demon hunter is not bad.
Watch your back. My wool itches for war.
So 1, 2, 3 kills that. This kills that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means I can play Geist. Leave them with the Murloc, I guess.
My rule is eternal.
Start with this. I don't care if they get it. I think we stick to our line.
You could use a trim. Clear cut.
We just freeze face again. Okay, we're actually kind of turning it around here. So I want to try and reborning this doesn't matter. I want to try and... I don't know, we'll figure it out. Do this. Ooh, that's not a very good turn. Do I ever just Sylvanas the 4/4 now? I'm kind of tempted to, honestly. What else can I do? I got Cultist. I got Hero Power, but then I can't Geist. Yeah, Geist is really strong, so maybe I just ignore this. We'll find something. Now I wish I positioned this far left. I'd rather get the Seamstress right now, I think, actually.
Embrace the gift of death as I have.
We'll do that. I would have loved it. I don't want this 8/8 back. I don't want to pay 8 health for the 8/8. You don't have to pay it if you don't want to. I guess that's true, actually, Tomzo, you know? I guess that's true. You don't have to play it, so... Yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's true, that's true. So that's technically just a mistake then.
Embrace the gift of death as I
Just to play around. Inquisitor, maybe? I could play this, but I don't want to use up the health until I'm gaining the health. Hey, probably not. It's going alright, actually. It's going alright. Wait, why does this cost 3 again? Oh, their thing. You wonder how it works? It gives you 1 in hand and then gets resummoned as a 3/1, which gives you another in hand. It does. Of course, Death Rattle will still trigger.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
Mostly, I just want a 3/1 taunt to play on Inquisitor going face. I don't want to lose to Inquisitor Fury, for example, which is unlikely, but could happen. I hope this works in the wrong order.
You could use a trim. Clear cut. Clear cut.
Yeah, casual top deck shopper into Magtheridon and heal. I hate going down to 19 is the thing. I die to Inquisitor. Unless I also play this. Could set up lethal, that's the big plus. Honestly, it might actually be correct to play both of these. Straight up. Might be correct to just play both of these straight up.
You will be my first victim.
Out of the kill.
Close the trim.
Everybody needs a casket.
I was gonna Sylvanas, but maybe I cindered Cindy. But I have to do this then.
Clear cut.
I can actually lose a 2-1 instead, but... Yeah, I want to use the mosh pit on it, though. Don't think it's worth the Sourfang. Same reason. Sourfang right now and I die to Inquisitor. It's a 1-1. Reborn does resummon the pieces, yes, Bugatti. It comes back as a 6-1, resummons 2 2-1s. No, this is done, it's a 1-1 as well. Yeah, basically Colossal works anytime it's summoned. Death Growl, Ivanovich. I had lethal. How? I had lethal. You can't kill yourself with health cost Medrix. Joke's on you. It's like you can't spend 11 mana when you have 10 mana. You can't spend 15 health when you have 15 health. Nice try though. Ugh. Yeah, before they used to damage you, if you remember, Medrix, there was a time where it would let you, but then they made it cost health instead of damage you because of the whole Demon Seed and Warlock quests and all of those things, and you actually can't play them to die. You can go down to 1 health though, yeah, if the math worked. 5 and 8, 13, 14, yes. Could have gone down to 1. Alright. Another one, let's go.
This ends now! Darkness comes on cold winds.
My wool itches for war.
You ever down with the ship this? I think I do. Yeah, so the stream element points and the Twitch channel points are different things to whoever is asking. I could rip her into gold. Might be better. Portite later. I could have even coined the Ripper, kept down with the ship. I just didn't like Flame Rev there because a hero power gives them the kill and it's just so awkward. Because hero power makes this a 2-3, they get the value trade and then they end up with a 1-1 which could end up being a 6-1 if they equip a huge weapon. So we'll try this. Today is just not my day. Not today, okay? I actually came in to the stream and I said, no matter what I'm hit with, no matter what happens, no matter if I'm scammed or not, I'm not gonna be a Debbie Downer, okay? Was I scammed and got a little tilted and annoyed or whatever else you want to say? Sure. I think I maintained positivity otherwise. Okay, we need to start healing. 19 health on turn 4 is not good. That is what happens when you go second. Okay, well that sucks. Did they just hero power the 3-3? Oh. The day isn't over.
It's boogie time.
Why, thank you for the faith.
Everybody needs a castle.
I think it should be Fistful here. What do you guys think? I think so. I would love to get a Helya rolling early, but this could just be such a swing soon. They play one large minion like a window shopper, bam, 1 mana, you kill it. Okay. Helya, because they draw. Yeah, but we saw, I actually shuffled 6 plagues into my opponent's deck and it took me about 7 or 8 turns for them to draw a plague. So, I would get a bad Discover and play a bad minion and fall further behind to then later deal 2 damage to their face. Would be the effect. I think I coin. And Cold Feet could be interesting as well. Get this out. Probably rip a Sunwell soon. I haven't played Sunwell in the new meta yet. I'm curious how much better it is. It should be way better, right?
Each scar, a foe.
Weapon. Glaive Tar. Okay.
Strike now.
I'd strike it now. Okay.
You will not come closer. Release me.
Tis rough for sure. Asmo, that's super rough for sure. It's probably my Sunwell. Can I actually... Do I have to burn a card?
Mudslider.
that was actually a very bad Sunwell, I want to say. Yeah, there's many of them though, Makia. So...
Argus, bless us with your strength!
What's wrong with this one? Huh? Why is it in the board?
Death calls. You shall suffer. I have but little time.
Could heal a little bit, but I don't want to. I also don't want a bot to where this dies. I want this to be silenced. I don't want them to kill it. And I want to asphyxiate this next turn. This is such a bad roll, unfortunately. Oh.
The culprit was not.
Can I please have my Remorseless or my Cultist or my Howling Blast? Surely? Interesting. Probably still kill it though.
Louder in the back! But little time.
I don't know whether they missed 1 damage or not. Maybe? Is the hero powered after killing my 1-3?
They're not trapped. They're my heads.
Okay. Sleep. I wanna heal. Like, if I go at Puppeteer, I die to Inquisitor. But do I really have a choice? Like, I could go Makiro, but I'm not developing. Go to 30? But if they play Inquisitor, I take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm still left in the same position.
Death calls.
try that. I know I could have gained an extra 1 health technically, but I'd rather get it out of the way. I'm not sure about that, because I also wanted to do this. The issue... So I would have preferred to take the risk with Puppeteer and Scorpion, but the issue is Ball Hog. Ball Hog just kills me being ahead. GG. Doesn't feel like it. Like this. How do I deal with this? So I just passed my turn. Death Strike does help though. As does Howling Blast. So I could fistful this, Howling here. That would be 3, 4, 5. And I could play this or these two even. It's actually probably worth it.
My rule is eternal.
I could transform. I'm not sure that's better though. 88. I transform and then what do I do? No mining first? I guess I could. I think I'd rather take the 3 though, Babylon, than lose 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
A simple spell.
Can't this thing dance any
Okay. We'll try and go for runes next turn. Try to pick up Courtside Crusher, freeze their face. Draw. So Courtside Crusher from this is my aim. I mean, top deck draw and to top deck 2 cards, one of which is Outcast has discovered 2 demons. I don't know about Smooth Sailing. Window Shopper, both of which give them Mythical Terror and 1/1 McTherdons. And they didn't play any of them, so they might well be McTherdons. Soul Freeze. No, I mean, I don't think it's smooth sailing is all I'm saying. This is not what I wanted. I could Frost more and set up my own lethal. I'm not really playing much else. Four mana Reno Jackson. Yeah, Helya's in my deck. Could not even draw it.
battle!
Scared of Mag Feridon.
I have but little time.
Cycle's still probably better.
Mind if I roll me?
Nate plays great. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I have this as super backup. Wait, it's actually... Can I even kill it? Lethal? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4, 5, 6.
Silence.
people! Even the game doesn't want me to play anymore. Okay. 10? 6-head leaflet right there. Alright, I'll just grab something anyway, but we'll start the queue.
The Lich King versus Morgul!
Scouters on cold winds.
Really, Nero? That's weird. Didn't actually have anyone say that before. I will do this. Might still go into repair. How many plays have your 11 opponents drawn in total? 4? I want to say. I'm not 100% sure, but probably about 4. Trollden, perhaps? Maybe that makes them Trollden. I think we just stick to the Ripper.
Silence.
Yeah, to be fully fair. Also to be fully fair, we haven't, Helya has met the bottom of our deck often. TLDR, as far as I know, then, there used to be, there might still be, I think Chinese, maybe Japanese, constructed Hearthstone streamer. I think his Hearthstone name was Yilling Sama. I don't know if you remember him, if you used to watch Grandmasters back in the day, or the championships. And his real name is like Daiji Away or something like that, DJW. And I think CB is like shorthand slang for name calling someone like a noob in Chinese. So he had this foursome level chat, which used to spam DJWCB, to the point where a bunch of people made a bunch of accounts for it. And there they still are. Interesting. These are really awkward. I honestly might just do this. Digging is the issue. What did they macaw again? A 2-cost. Oh, okay, that's what it is. So maybe even worse than I thought.
Calls.
Here, let's do this. Go face. I don't know. I don't understand Chinese or anything, Shanghai, but that's like what I think was the source of it anyway. They did have the digging, unfortunately. That's probably a little bit better, Medrix. Deck dependent, very better, but that was the plan, Demon, but I might have to swap it to Remorseless. Oh, they're trading. So maybe that's it then, what you just said. I think I'd rather hero power here, though.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
My mate was actually in receipt of a scholarship from... Well, she must have been going on for long then, KFK. Right, guys, next I can Geist again on 8. Let's see. How am I dealing with Scourge? Slowly. Let's play this instead. Well, I was meant to get good ones here, huh? I could do this now, maybe. Pretty good, sort of. The question is, am I swinging face? I think I might trade because of the 2-1. Yeah. There was a time where Hipster and Panda as well. Remember, and Panda was a 3-mana 2/4 as well, Medric. And Baking Soda Volcano. Blood Tap? 4? Okay. Semexistencia. Thank you, sir. So I could actually trade just so I can play Geist. Instead of down with the ship. I think that's fine. Damn, these suck. I don't think I can win with Frost Whisper. No, I die in 3 turns, not them. Oh. Well, she was ready to receive then, KFK. I mean, if I had a bunch of expensive cards in hand, I might take it. If I was also a little further ahead in the game, or wasn't versus a class that just buffed their full hand and had a bunch of lifesteal. I'm just trying to see how I'm gonna win this right now. Okay. Yo, nice, Tomza. Tenno is insane.
A simple spell.
Okay. I guess we're playing the... One of us is gonna draw something at some point in time, right? Did I play Helya this game? I did, right? Guys, this is the game I played Helya, correct? Sure.
Your soul is mine.
Alright, there we go, baby! Oh, you're right, Lado. I was looking at my opponents. I was like, they don't have a global effect. It's on mine, that's why. Ah, my favorite combo. The thing is, sometimes it's not worth it because you're paying for essentially like 3.5 mana to get 2 random 1 mana cards. So if you whiff on one, you might be in trouble, essentially. Right? So it's not actually super good. But if you hit on both, different story, yeah.
Your soul is mine.
I got howling, but
Tear of any kind.
I just want to get something better, you know? Rolling. I also didn't even need to equip this because of like weapon destroy effects, but I had my quartzite equipped for so long I feel safe pre-equipping it. Might help do a 4-2-2-2 for example. There's a Hearthstone update. Maybe bug fixes at this point, right? Why is... I think I want to cycle. Order lul for what? For them? No, this has lifesteal anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, they get +1 spell damage actually, so you're right. Okay. They have 6 plagues in their deck. I don't have a way of killing this. How do I deal with this? A fight like that could just be game winning. I think I might take the remixed. Although Eulogizer, no I can't even. Oh, Eulogizer would cost 2. So I could actually Howling Eulogizer hero power, but I think I take this and try to see if I get poison. So I checked HS Replay. Currently Gropin is the card with highest win rate, surpassing even legendaries. 40, it used to be in, I thought it was in 60% of decks as an attacks. High risk, high reward. If I whiffed, I would just hold it back, right? And do the other play. I still think I'm dying here, but try to set up a Howling Blast. Do I kill the 410 is the question now. And take like a little bit of extra damage. 3, 4, 5. I'm doing this. This. So much easier to contest this. It's tough. I could take 2 extra damage, but it's so much harder for B to deal 9 over the course of like 3 turns with this. I don't know which is a better kill there.
You call that a blade? I've got 3.
But these are 7/7s was part of my thinking basically, right? So I just took 2 extra. Means I can't kill that. They low rolled, but I can't get the kill, right? Rock and AoE. Even then, I'm actually still dead. Trade doesn't do anything.
I have but little time.
I'm blocking!
Shall suffer.
Six, 7, 8, 9 plagues in their deck. They haven't drawn one yet, by the way, guys, to all the Helya lovers. Right, not a single plague yet, right? I played Helya like 7,000 turns ago as well, right? The thing is, they have 9, right? Which means it's actually less than 50% chance to draw a plague right now. Just perspective, I mean, right? Shaman, Anthe. Shaman. Oh, it's just Dennis again. Nice. Sweet. Friend request? No, I just check my replays nowadays. Just sucks, I've lost 5 times today. And 3 of them.
Versus Scarlet.
The unholy fester.
Darkness comes on cold winds.
Could be a full keep here. You know the Crip meme, Robo? No, not today, not today. I mean, 3 of them have been people I lose to often. It was Arcane Shot to the face into Voodoo Doctor, no?
Candle mudslider.
You Geist or Scorp? I like Scorpid right now, I think. Just poison into their 3. Interesting. Going Corpse Farm. I thought it was Arcane Shot face into Voodoo Doctor, no? Or was that maybe a different one? I actually don't know. Do you ever Neophyte now instead? I mean, I do this either way, right? Yeah, Droopy! Great minds, brother! Even playing a 5/5 is really good. In fact, I'm not even sure I go for the Geist right now. I think I just do this and go face, and then we Geist very soon. Ooh. I could have even pre-hit here. Could do like a hero power Heartstrike Geist turn. Because I know I get a huge reduction, but a 6-3 is also a good statted body. I'll probably do it next turn because I really want the tempo gain from it. Okay. Off we go. I don't even need to trade into the 3-1. I can actually go ahead and play Scarpid then.
Just a drop.
That to play around like Howling Remorse. Although Howling Remorse would still clear, I guess. These runes are good, but also awkward with the corpse farm. Probably just want to do other stuff for now. All's well that Sunwell, Journal. All's well that Sunwell.
It's boogie time.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
It is very strong, yeah, Gucci. It is very strong. So I really want to protect this 1-2 to the point where I use the Thrust Strike. Because protecting this 1-2 protects my poison. Alrighty. I will say that it is potentially slightly bad the first half of it. The second half of it is super strong though. And Death Knight is strong enough to where it can super afford to play that 3-mana 2-1. The 3-mana 2-1 is probably not OP without Gigantify though. I would say. That just sounds so wrong sometimes. Never know it. Man, I could play Anubis-Ath. Protect the poison. I think you just do this. Do you ever not take Reska? Do you ever just play Has-Been right now? Is that weird? This? Can you imagine picking this over these two? I think I do. I also want Marrow Manipulator, but they're still getting through. I think I do this. And you just play it. And then just take this trade. Doesn't matter now, the poison's dying. Because I have weapon, like I can honestly just rip weapon, start smoking. All I need is like one of these to survive. Like I feel like it just puts them on the back foot, you know? Like the difference now is potentially 5 damage already. For example, right? Frustrate? Or nothing. Yeah.
Blast.
Can we do it? Can we do it, peeps? I'd like to get another 12er for the meta. Knock out another class, you know? Do the usual. If you're watching this run on YouTube, you've made it this far, you want to watch this last game, be it a win or a loss. And as you're waiting for the loading, just scroll down a little bit. Come on, take 5 seconds of your time to help support this poor streamer. Just drop a like on the video, sub to the channel, leave me a comment about how annoying my voice is or something. Or preferably not, preferably about something you like. And get ready for the game. It's back. Scroll up quickly, it's back.
Will serve.
I think I keep Quartzite and chuck everything else. Smart. Smart negging. You know it, Ava. You know it. Sometimes it took me about 11 turns after I played Helya for them to not draw a plague.
Death comes.
Your voice is unique for sure. I don't like my voice. But it's always a little rough when you listen to yourself. Okay, maybe this is it, guys. Right? Maybe this is the game. You're welcome, Ben. It's distinct. Hey, you were meant to say it doesn't sound that bad. I actually think I go Quartzite first. Just the ability to kill this and start pushing 2-2-2. Because now this contests their 4 as well, right? I think my voice is a little deep, but it also has a high range. Like I can go screechy as well. But I think normally it's quite deep and mellow. But I can go high pitch. That was a free Geist. Okay, what? Skeleton Crew into Azurite Chunk, into free Geist, into Skeleton Crew, into free... like, what? What is this, dude? Alright, GG, I guess we played Helya. Alright. There you go. That was the range of my voice for you guys. Turn 5 Epic Treasure, but also a free Geist and also a free Revenant. Which is, I think, the bigger problem. I think that's probably like, can you imagine a Skeleton Crew into a 2-mana Discovery that gives you a free Geist, which gives you an almost free Skeleton Crew, which gives you a free World Pillar Fragment, which gives you a free 6-mana 4/6. So you pay 6 mana for a 3/3, a 3/3, a 2/1, right? Going ahead by 2 Excavates, adding 2 Elementals to your hand, summoning a free 4/6 that summons a 3/2, that summons a 2/2, that summons a 2/2 that buffs all of your taunts, and adding an 8/8 Gigantify to your hand. I wasn't necessarily going to use a Ivanovich. Also, not if they ended up with, say, a 3/3 and a 1/1. If they end up with 2/2 health things that are good, and one of them is a taunt, yes. Just wasn't sure. The final boss indeed. I think I'm only about 40 mana behind here until... Also, by the way, I went second. Please note, also. But you know what? Helya's carrying, guys. Helya's showing how good it is in this exact game. When they're 4 mana common, is it a common? A rare. Gave them about 23 mana. My 4 mana legendary did a lot.
I smell golden in their waters. Death coffins.
Helya was actually the better choice though, Babylon. I just don't think it's a good legendary. Hey, good luck on the final one, Tomzo. None of them. Oh, that's gonna be a 4 mana 5/5 summon Obsidian Revenant, right? It's just game, isn't it?
Death calls.
A simple spell.
I can't even kill this.
Break a leg.
It just doesn't matter.
I have but little time.
It's like the game is just over already. GG.
My hand is full.
Feels bad to get knocked off at 11. Again, once again, this meta. I think 11 is good for this deck. It had quite a few bad cards. Bad. Bad. Mid. Mid. Bad. Are these even good? Fine, fine, I guess. A couple of discards. This is obviously broken. These were good. I think 11's good for this one. Just wanted the 12, you know. So we got to try Geist at least. Figure out why it's busted, obviously. I think the Discover carried a lot though. Right? Discover is very good again. Even the Archaeologist, the Scorpids, the Geist. Crushers might have actually been MVP though. I know, Valdi, I know. So to anyone watching this on YouTube, look at Valdi's chat right here. You can see it. That was my biggest misplay. Check out our rewards. Yeah. Hope you enjoy watching. I already told you on YouTube, but do like the video and sub to the channel to support me if you enjoy the content. Let's see what we got here. Not too bad, 280 gold. A nice golden card from the new set as well.